So this is take 2 of a makeup unboxing. I ordered a bunch of things from MUA, or Makeup Academy, about 2 weeks ago, and when the package came, the makeup was packaged in such a way that I couldn't let it go to waste without filming a video. So I waited about a week and a half to be able to film, and I did film it just now, and came to realise that my microphone wasn't even plugged into my camera. Because I am clearly very, very good at what I do. So, this is TT. I rewrapped everything I could rewrap. Some of the bits of packaging are no longer on the products. That was mostly because I couldn't actually get them back on. So I hope. Okay, so I hope this one goes better. Okay, so this is the box of makeup stuff, and as you can see, the packaging that's been wrapped in. This is like cardboard mesh things that I thought would make really, really good sounds. And it also seems to be biodegradable, which that's really awesome. So I'm going to show you what's in these little packages. As you can see, I'm not as pro about wrapping things as the people that actually know what they're doing. And right, this doesn't. I might need to. Really cool. I've got some packaging like this. It's been a long time since I ordered from Binaural website directly. Normally I go in Superdrug, pick up what I want from there. There's a lot of things that are different in my local Superdrug, so I took the opportunity whilst there was a big sale to order some new sets. This is less fun for me because I actually know what's in it. So, first 2 items are base products. So I have a primer stick. This is the Pro Base Smooth Set and Prime Blur Stick. So in there's a solid balm, and this reminded me a lot of the blur stick from Milk Makeup. which I've been wanting to get my hands on for ages, but milk aren't available in the UK. And this is significantly cheaper than that as well. So I thought it might be worth a go to see if it's any good. So there's that. And this is the Probase Fixing Spray. This is the all-day long wear one. Long-lasting, microfine makeup fixing mist. Extend makeup wear with this weightless formula that applies easily with an invisible finish. For best results, apply at the end of your makeup application. There was several different options with these two. So in the stick form, there is a solid facial oil, a cooling primer stick, a makeup remover stick, and is that it? Other than this one? That might be it other than this one. There might be another one as well, I'm not sure. But there's different ones of these. And there is different versions of this as well. There was a primer spray, a cooling setting spray, and I think a mattifying one. Yeah, I think it was a mattifying one. I don't need any help being matte. I have really dry skin. And I was interested to see whether this might be a good dupe for the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray. I think these are normally £5 and these are £4, I think, but I got them with 25% off in the sale and a 10% off discount code, so they were like a couple quid each. It was super cheap. So yeah, I got these two. It makes really nice scratchy sounds. Okay, so this here is a, if it's going to focus, it's not going to focus. This is a clear lash and brow gel. Really not exciting at all, but I did need it. And here I have 3 different shades of blue liquid lipstick. Blue is my favourite lipstick colour of all time, and I do really like this liquid lipstick formula actually. It's really comfortable. It wears really well. And they do have some really nice fun colours. Just swatch these for you a sec. And they also smell gorgeous. I'd completely forgotten until I just smelled them when I was unboxing before. But they smell really, really lovely. So we have Marina, Atlantis, and Splash. So Marina is more of a greyish kind of tone. Atlantis is like a inky kind of indigo blue, and Splash is like a kind of teal kind of blue colour. I think Atlantis is actually my favourite one. No, not Atlantis. Splash. Splash is my favourite one. So that's those there. Aren't they gorgeous? But I mean, I know I'm biased. Because like I said, I love the lipstick. I decided I needed to get some more because a lot of mine had expired or run out or got lost. So I got these. Okay. So I'm going to wipe these swatches off because I have more things to show you. Oh, I know it's not exciting or fun, but I am actually going to quickly show you the clear lash and brow gel. This is one of the few things that's still in its plastic wrap because I didn't bother opening this. Everything else was covered in this annoying see-through plastic wrap that always has perforations, but they never ever seem to work. Although this one doesn't actually seem to even have perforations. How am I supposed to get into you? So it's very basic, very everyday. But wow, rude. I needed a new one. And I'm not one to pass up on mascara sounds. Ever. I'm gonna not do that too much because I know some people get annoyed by that. Okay. I do really love this package. It's so scratchy and crinkly. So in this package there are some shiny things, and those shiny things don't show up on the camera as nice as they look in real life. And to be honest, these shiny things are probably what prompted this. I got an email from Anyway telling me about their sale, and I clicked onto the website not knowing they had a bunch of new stuff, and the first thing I saw was what's in here. I was like, well, now I'm gonna have to actually make an order because it's really, really hard not to buy any more makeup because I have a lot of makeup. Like, I mean, ultimately I really do. Even though I constantly think I do need more makeup, like, I really don't. Like, I'm probably never going to be able to get through all of the makeup that I have. When I saw this, actually, yes, I do need more makeup. So I'm just going to show you what they are rather than going on about them. The packaging pile. Okay, so oh god, I don't know if I can hold more. I have here 5 sparkly lip toppers. So you probably can't see all the different reflets, but in here there are lots of sparkles, and these lip toppers actually dry down to a budge-proof finish. I have some lip toppers that do dry down. One of those formulas are from a brand I don't support anymore, which is unfortunate because they're actually really, really lovely lip toppers. But a lot of brands that do the whole lip topper thing, they do it in like a gloss form, which is fine if you like gloss, but I really don't. I mean, I have glosses, but I don't really like them that much. I don't really wear them. I don't like anything sticky. I don't really like anything that causes transfer. I hate transfer. It's one of the main reasons I didn't used to wear lipsticks. But these completely dry down, and they don't make a mess. The other ones I know of are from Urban Decay, and obviously Kat Von D. Oh, what are the other ones? Oh, Lime Chrome. They do some as well, and they're about 20 quid a go. I do believe at full price these are £2.50. Obviously I paid a lot less than that, but £2.50 is so good, and I do want to show them to you, even though they don't look as nice on camera as they do in real life. So beautiful. I'm just going to swatch them all, and then I'll show you what they look like in a minute. Okay, so I know you can't see a lot of the reflect, but they are so super pretty. Okay, so this shade right here is Gemstone. It has like a sheer reddish base with pink and blue reflective sparkles in it. This one here is Torch. It looks more copper bronze on my hand here, but it actually has a very strong pink shift, but also a very strong gold green shift. It's very shifty, it's very pretty. I didn't expect to like this one as much. This one is, hold on. This one here is called Moonlight. I actually have a lip gloss that has the same kind of reflex in it. And I really like ones like this because they go with so many different options. But this one has actually got like a rainbow So we've got like green and gold and pink and blue, but you can't really see that, which is a shame. This one is called Rosie, and it has gold and pink reflex. And the last one here is called Golden. And it's actually way prettier than I expected. It's obviously very golden, as the name would suggest. But it also has a strong pink reflect, which is very, very pretty. Has 2 items, and one of these items I've been wanting for a long time. So my Lego soup truck has never ever stopped this shade. I own 2 of these highlighters. This is a highlighter. This is one of their baked shimmer highlight powder. I have 2 of these. I have the gold one and the pink iridescent one, and I've had them for ages and they're lovely, and I've barely even made a dent in them. She gets so much product in here. I just want to show you this without the plastic. This is the shade Peach Diamond, and it has a pink, peachy kind of reflect to it. And I've been wanting this one for ages, but like I said, it's never in stock. So I ordered it online. I love these, they're so soft, and the thing I like about them most is that they're not glittery at all, or at least not in my experience. I don't find them at all glittery, I just find them to have a really beautiful sheen. I don't know how much you'll be able to see that. Actually, I'll zoom in. Can you see that? That like pinky, peachy shift. Just gonna focus. Okay. It's not that extreme on camera, and to be fair, it's not an extreme highlighter. But it's just a beautiful colourful shift. Okay, so also in that package was this. This is the Bashful Blush Trio palette. So it's an artistic 3-shade blush palette in soft buildable shades. Each trio has complementary tones used individually, mix for a bespoke look, or layer together for a stunning ombre blush effect. I would just like to point out how nice this packaging is. I really like this gold geometric situation they have on here. Super pretty. Okay, so in here we have a tiny little blush palette. I actually really do like the packaging from them anyway. Even though all their products have a really cheap price point, the packaging never feels flimsy or cheap, or I mean, it's obviously not like super. Obviously, if you have high end, like obviously you notice the difference in packaging. But I feel like they do budget packaging really well. Okay, so there is a mirror in the palette, and these are the blushes. So we have a pale pink. It looks like it has shimmer in it, but it actually just translates as like a sheen on the skin. We have like a corally rosy tone, and then we have like a hot orangey, almost terracotta, but it's more orange than anything else. So I'm just going to show you these a sec. They are really, really soft, and I'd also just like to point out that geometric pattern is like inlaid into the blush. Super cool. Super soft. It's also quite pigmented, especially that coral tone. So this is that orangey colour. That is the coral kind of colour. And you can't really see the sheen, but there is like a natural lit from within kind of sheen to it. But it doesn't show up all that much on my skin. But super pretty. So I have one last thing. Well, no, not one last thing. One last package to show. I'm definitely going to be keeping some of this packaging for like future. So in here there is a highlight palette. Well, it's a gradient light palette, which they say you can use for everything. It's like eyes, cheeks, body as well. There's 9 different palette shades. And I believe there were different colour options. There might be more, there might be 4. I think it was 3. Even have bubble wrap. I think there were 3 colourways to this. So, open this up so you don't get the shine. So, 9 different highlight shades. You can't actually see much of a difference on the camera, but all of them have different reflex and different undertones. So this one is more of like a frosty, silvery white, whereas this one's more goldy toned. That's more of a champagne. That's like a bronzy. This row up here probably a bit too dark for me to use as highlighters, but I can use them as eyeshadows or bronzers or whatever. I'm actually running really low on like normal coloured highlights. Like I have a lot of like highlights that reflect with a colour, and not a lot of like natural looking highlights. So I thought this would be a good addition because I have all of the different tones. You probably won't see much difference on the camera, but I'm going to swatch and show you anyway. Okay, so this is the highlight shades swatched. They aren't very good swatches actually. I didn't do that. I didn't do that quite right, did I? Okay, so this is the highlight palette swatched. You can't really see it very well, but it is super, super pretty. Can you see that in brown? Okay, so there is actually one last thing to show you guys. Along with the sale they were running, and along with my discount, they were running an offer where you got a free fan brush if you ordered one of the baked highlights, which I was going to order anyway. So I have the fan brush over here. It did also come with more packaging, but I can get that back on to the brush without ruining it. So we have this. That there. And then we have this brush. I never used to like fan brushes at all. I always thought they were a bit pointless. But I got one in a brush set for Primark, I think it was. And I've been using it lately. And I actually really like it. I don't know, it just works for me at the minute. So I'm quite happy to have another fan brush to play with, and it is super, super soft, but not so soft that it won't be effective, because sometimes when a brush is too soft, it won't actually pick up any pigment. Which is obviously kind of useless for a brush. It's like on your ears. possibly hundreds, and I still think I need more. So, any excuse to get a brush, I'm all over it. But I am quite excited about this one. Since I used to really hate flat brushes, and now I'm quite into it. So, now I've opened all of my things again, I do want to have a little bit of a play. So, if you don't want to watch me put on makeup, then this is your warning. I'm about to put on makeup, so if you wish to leave, then goodbye for now. And if you want to watch that, then we'll just carry on. Okay, so I have zoomed you in a bit, and I've done a bit of brow stuff. Obviously I didn't get a full face of MUA products, so this isn't a full face of MUA tutorial. This probably isn't really even a tutorial. I'd say it's probably just me just playing with makeup. But putting on brow stuff is boring to watch, so I did just quickly pop on a bit of a brow pen, and I'm going to jump right into this primer that I have yet to actually try and get into. Just realised, and that might have been a rookie mistake. How do you get in here? There we go. Okay, so it has a screw top. That's super fun. Okay, and it has a little plastic cap on top as well. Pull that off, if it will let me. And we're going to have to pull that more to get this thing off. How am I supposed to take this off? Oh, there we go. Hey. Right, okay. Let's take it off half the product too. Let's get it back down. Okay, so I don't know whether to like take it with my fingers and then put it on my face, or whether to just whack it on my face. I think I'm just going to whack it on my face, to be honest, and see what happens. Okay, so my worst areas for my pores are like around my nose, like here, and like here. I have like really big pores, and then I'm starting to get some line issues underneath my eyes, and also you can't really see it so much here, but I have a forehead wrinkle now. I'm 28 this month. Things are changing on my face, and I'm not really okay with it, so I'm hoping this does actually do something. Okay, I can see that. You can't, but I can definitely see that, and that's so weird. It's definitely doing something. It's really soft feeling as well. It's like, is there silicone in here? Yes, there is silicone in here. That's fine. So if you're sensitive to silicone, this is not the product for you. But I tend to be okay, I think. That would explain how it feels. It feels like, if you've used a silicone primer before, you're going to know what I'm talking about. But silicone primers have this like feel that like your skin just feels kind of slippery, but like in a kind of like velvety kind of way. It feels nice. That's what I'm saying. It feels pretty nice. I'm gonna go over my nose a bit more, because my nose is like, oh god, I just got all over my nose ring. I have like full-blown craters instead of pores on my nose. Oh, get off my nose. That just get all in there. Even though I don't actually wear foundation, I'm still gonna pop this everywhere. Get this stuff off my nose ring. There we go. I'll pop some on my chin, because my chin's very pory as well. It's definitely blurring the appearance of like my pores. To me, anyway. It's blurring them to me. And that's what matters. Yeah, I think I like that. Obviously you guys can't see a lot of the effect. And like you probably wouldn't see a lot of it unless I was to put on foundation, which I'm not gonna. But to me, I feel like it has quite significantly shrunk down my pores. So I'm very happy with that. So next thing's next. Next thing's next. That doesn't work. Oh well. Next thing is concealer. I'm currently using the Barry M All Night Long Full Coverage Concealer. This is the shade Milk, which is the lightest shade. It's very, very pale actually. Kudos to Barry M for that. And it is very full coverage. I don't like to use too much. I say that and I'm probably going to use half a tube. I don't tend to use too much because they're really not joking when it says like full coverage. So I'm just going to do that there. And I'm going to see how it pats out with that primer underneath it. Well, that's wild. This tends to be like a bit more of a drier kind of concealer, so it can take a while to blend, but that just blended out really easily. Put a tiny bit on my eyelid to prime, but that went on so easy. I really like this concealer, but there are times when it's like really hard to like blend it out, and I'm like super quick to like cover it up with like powder or whatever to like even it out a bit, because like it is a bit more dry. Like I like it, but it is a bit more of a dry formula, and I have very, very dry skin, and obviously with me aging slightly more these days, it can settle into my lines and stuff and make it look a lot worse. But so far, I like how those two are working together. So the outside, that's probably more than I put down earlier. Oh well. These are probably not my most flattering angles. Oh well. That's sitting really well on top of that primer. I'm quite impressed. Okay. Where my brush is gone. Okay. Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit more on my chin and a few problem areas. just to cover them up, really. Get this big old, this is a elf airbrush brush, I think. I can't remember, but I like it anyway. And that will do, to be honest, in terms of coverage. I don't tend to do a lot because I don't really care. I don't like to wear all that kind of stuff anyway. So I'm going to grab, not that one, that one, this brush, and a bit of loose translucent powder. I'm not going to show it to you because it will go absolutely everywhere because it's very messy. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to take it off the puff. There's a little puff. And you probably can't see it, but there is powder flying everywhere. And I'm just going to set everything before all the creases and everything go wild. Because I have to use powder now. I never used to like using powder, but now I have to, because everything moves otherwise. And that's not even the fault of the products, that's just the realities of my face, really. I'm actually going to take some of this powder. This is a foundation powder from NYX. Has a bit more coverage than when I take it over my cheeks. Up underneath my eyes. Swirling around everywhere. A bit on my nose. I don't tend to bother my forehead too much because I've got fringe. Okay, so I really don't know what I want to do in my makeup today, to be honest. What do we want? I'm going to start with blush, I think. Where did I put this? So I'm going to take this bad boy. What kind of blush are we feeling? Let's try that coral. So this one, I'm going to actually take a different brush. I'm going to take this one. No, I'm going to take this coral shade. Oh god, it's so pigmented. Tap it right off. Okay. 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 It's definitely pigmented. Like I said, I like a lot of blush. And it looks crazy now, but it will make sense in a minute. Maybe. Unless it doesn't. Who knows? might put some bronzer in a minute. Any blushy nose? Blush on the nose is skeezing over, by the way. Now we're going to grab some bronzer. I have an MUA one actually in my. There we go. I am going to grab this very old. Well, it's not that old, but this is the MUA matte bronzer. You can still kind of see the design in it. It's been well loved. I'm just gonna grab this on the same brush as I just did my blush and just warm up my face a bit because I feel like it needs it. Because that blush is very warm and I'm very, very pale. And I feel like it needs something to tie it all in. Okay, highlight. So, I don't know which one to go for. I'm going to take this fan brush as well. And I think I'm going to take, am I going to take that? Yeah, I'm going to take this one right here. It's more of a champagne kind of highlight. And then I'm gonna just that's very nice. Did you see that? That's very nice. Side. These are really nice highlighters. I know I'm not saying much, I'm probably being really boring. But this highlight is lovely. Like, really, really lovely. I'm going to grab a smaller brush a sec. Grab this for my inner corners of my eye and my brow bone. Actually, while we're here, I could actually use one of the darker shades of my eye. Just need to find a simple brush that will do. I'm going to clean that off. On my trusty switcher. Okay. I'm going to take this dark one up here and I'm going to put on my eyelid. kind of everywhere. I'm literally just trying to see. I'm just literally playing with all my new things right now. Oh, that's pretty. And you know what? That might not actually be too dark for my face. I thought it was going to be way too dark. But it's actually okay. I could put something matte in the crease in a sec. Probably just a bronzer, actually. This is turning into a really lovely eyeshadow. I really like that. I'm going to grab another brush. 1 second. Not that one. That one. Yeah, it's a bit true. I'm going to grab my bronzer. I used just a minute ago. I'm going to take that on the eyeshadow brush and I'm going to pop that in my crease up here just to give a little bit of definition up there, because I just used a sparkly shade all over the lid, and obviously there is a sparkly shade up on the brow bone. So you need something in the crease to break that up, because otherwise it will look a bit dated. Super subtle, you probably won't notice it, but I do. Run some underneath as well. Just a tiny bit. Just put up a subtle definition. Same on the other side. Popping it right in that crease. I'm not too fussed about keeping this too tidy. It's literally just a little bit of a wash, just to give it a little bit of something. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay. Actually, yeah, it will. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm gonna grab. Right, so I'm going to tightline with a brown eyeliner. It's quite a dark brown, because I'm not doing too much to my eye. I thought tightlining with a bit of brown would help define my eyelashes without looking too stark. Take it a little bit just on this outer corner, just a tiny bit. There we go. Right, same on this side. here, just put in a tiny bit on the outer corner. No big deal. Teeny tiny bit. Okay. Oh. Right. Then, to make the eye look a little bit more awake, I'm just going to pop a nude eyeliner in my lower waterline, all the way to the tear duct. Just opens up the eye without being as stark as using a white. Okay, so I'm gonna cut my lashes with these. These are the Tweezerman Pro Master colours. And I like to really go in, give my lashes a lot of curl, because they're quite decently long, but they're not very curly. They tend to hang quite straight, and they don't like to hold a curl very well either. So most of the time, if I want a curl, I've really got to power it into them. So, the mascara I'm currently using is the NYX Doll Eye mascara. It's in a tube that looks like this. And this is the waterproof version, because I have very watery eyes. And also, waterproof versions of mascaras tend to keep a curl better than non-waterproof versions. I quite like it so far. It's still relatively new to me. I would say it's probably not wowed me in any real sense. It's nice, it does the job. It holds up reasonably well. Nice. But it isn't like my favourite in the world. I'm still on the hunt for a new favourite. I used to really like the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express, the one that's in a blue tube with pink writing. For Maybelline I'm cruelty-free, and I don't want to buy something from a non-cruelty-free brand just because it's easier to do that than it is to find something from a cruelty-free brand, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, I know that I like that one, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to find one that's cruelty-free that I like just as much or like better. I would say I wish this wand was a little bit different. Like, the bristles are quite short, especially in the middle, because it's like one of those brushes that like dips in the middle. It's like an hourglass kind of thing, and like it means you can sometimes like miss a lot of your eyelashes, like they're not being caught properly. And considering, like I said, I have quite long eyelashes, it's quite noticeable when I miss them, or at least miss, like, especially the tops of them. So you've really got to get in there to get everything covered, which then means things get a little bit clumpy. which is fine, I don't mind that too much. But if you're not somebody that likes clumpy lashes, this is not the one. But if you do have any recommendations for quarry-free mascaras, particularly waterproof ones, but also just ones that really hold a curl and give a decent amount of volume, then please do tell me. Oh, and they have to not flake. I hate mascaras that flake. I quite liked, well, I was using the Worth the Hype one, and that was alright. And then I realised that I was getting allergic reactions from it, because Nick's put jojoba oil into that one. I've been putting jojoba oil into a lot of things lately, which is fine. I know a lot of people like that stuff, but I'm allergic to it, so that's quite annoying. But I was quite liking that mascara to start with. What else have I used lately? I don't mind the Wilco's ones, but they tend to irritate me as well. I don't really know why. I haven't checked the ingredients. Well, I have checked the ingredients, there was nothing to like suggest. Just doing a quick little second coat. Okay, so that's most of the face stuff done. I do just want to quickly try this setting spray. Hopefully this doesn't have an aggressive mist. Okay. Oh, that's quite a cucumbery kind of smell. That's quite a wide mist. Smells like cucumber, it's very nice. I feel like it'll be more of a mattifying kind of setting spray rather than because I quite like the ones that are like hydrating and like make it dewy. I don't think this is gonna be one of those. I'm trying to decide what lip I want to do, because like I have those 3 blue ones, but with this kind of vibe I kind of just want to put on a lip liner and like maybe this, or like this one maybe, but I feel like that's really basic. Or do I want to do one of these? Do I want to go this way or this way? I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so I found a lip liner. This is the Essence Long Lasting Lip Liner in Girl Next Door. And this is one of those retractable ones. I'm just gonna do a little bit. Mostly to define my lip line. And then I'm going to grow it out. I don't know which one to grab. Oh god, I'm just tripping. Oh, twice now. I don't know which one to grab. I'm like... I mean, the white's pretty, but the white isn't going to go. This one would go. I kind of feel like it's a bit much. So it's really between these three, and I kind of think... let's try the gold. I was going to go with the bronze, but I'm going to try the gold. This one is the shade Golden. Oh, that's so nice. Oh man, that's so lovely. It's really subtle. I was expecting it to be like quite glittery, but it's almost more of a shimmer. Which I am totally okay with. Let's see if they layer. Oh, they do. That's actually super nice. I honestly thought it'd be more glittery and a little bit more in your face, but like the fact that it's more of a shimmer, like a reflecty kind of shimmer, makes it more easy to wear. I'm actually going to grab the coppery one, what's that one called? Torch. And I'm going to just go right over top and see what that does. Ooh, that's gorgeous. I genuinely thought I wouldn't like this colour. It's lovely. Look at that. You see the reflection comes in the reflector top. Let's see. Oh no, can you see that? You still can't see it. Okay. So okay, so this is a lot more chill, a lot more basic kind of makeup look than I would ordinarily want to do on video. I just kind of wanted to play around a little bit with the products that I got. And I have to say, I think I'm pleased with everything that I've tried. The lip toppers are surprisingly beautiful. Well, not surprisingly. I kind of already knew they were going to be lovely, but they're more lovely than I expected. The highlighter palette is gorgeous. The single highlighter is lovely. I've not tried it on my face yet though. The blush palette is nice. I like it. A little bit chalkier than I would prefer probably. And a little bit more pigmented. But that's okay. I really like the plastic. I don't know whether the makeup setting spray is gonna make my makeup last all day, because obviously I haven't worn it all day yet. But it's definitely feeling set It's made everything look like it's more part of my skin. Like highlighter especially. I always find it needs a bit of setting spray to make it look like it's not just a load of powder that's on your face. What else did we try? I think, was that it? Yeah, the primer stick I liked. I like the fan brush. I like the lip toppers. I didn't try the liquid lipsticks, but I do know that I like that formula already. And yeah, I think that was everything. So all in all, quite a successful haul. Not quite so successful unboxing, but maybe the second time round it is a little bit more successful. I hope you enjoyed this video, maybe. I hope to see you down in the comments, and until next time, peace.